everybody, welcome back to another round of... Hold on. Hi everybody, welcome back to the third game for today. This is the FSL Esports League individual solo matches. So what that means is that these girls, they are not officially with teams. They signed up as individuals with FSL, and then FSL put them in together into random teams, and we're gonna see how they battle off. So the top player, the player with the most number of wins for today's tournament, which is just, it's a one-day tournament, will walk away with $60 worth of Steam credits. Alright, so if you've just joined the stream, we actually finished 2 games earlier. And yeah, my name is Ashley Rita Wong. You can find me at Ashley Rita Wong on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And I'll be casting the remaining games for today. So as you can see, we're in game right now, okay? And if you notice, it's all pick mode. You don't have captain's mode here, so we're just getting the girls to quickly pick as much as they can. And yeah, they will just go directly into game. So no deliberating over like that long draft mode, which can be very long and can be very tiring to sit through, especially if you're not super interested in the draft. But anyway, actually the draft phase is actually my favorite phase. And yeah, so whoa, okay. We've actually got quite a ferocious draft coming out from both sides. A draw lineup from the side of the Dire. Why are they called Pacific Pink? They're not entirely Pacific Pink, but yeah, Pacific Pink actually were the winners from the last season's FSL. So they won, and yeah, there are players from Pacific Pink who are currently playing in the individual matchup. So that's going to be really exciting to look up for. Alright, so now we're going into the game itself. And yeah, let's just introduce the players. But of course, on the side of the Dire, even if they have a ferocious draw lineup, there is a Faceless Void on the other side. So Faceless Void being one of the meta heroes right now, hitting very, very hard. And of course with a Chronosphere, which always pierces spell immunity and pierces just about anything and everything you have. So all eyes on this Void and the Void Spirit here. So we'll see how this goes. But let's just introduce the players first. On the side of the Radiant, playing Faceless Void will be Banana. Banana will be playing the Faceless Void going into the safe lane, followed by Self-Debug on the Disruptor, who should be supporting her. Diddy on the Rubik, and the Void Spirit will be played by Very Nice. And Earthshaker, and going on to the offlane, will be played by Solem. Solem has, a good amount of regen. SF will be playing, but will be played by Sherry. Sherry will be going to the mid lane again. I think just now, she also played the mid lane SF, won her lane very, very hard, but unfortunately, the Juggernaut on the enemy team overwhelmed her team. Alright, Lich will be played by Marie. Marie plays a wonderful Lich, very impressive Lich. It's also a level 25 Lich, so there's nothing to scoff at. Want to look at her, you look at her relics. Very impressive, level 25 Lich. Has a lot of Lich games. Sabah will be playing the Drow Ranger. She will be going to the safe lane with the Lich. It's going to be quite a scary lane to deal with. Let's see if the Earthshaker can handle that. Mikachu, it's like Pikachu but Mikachu, will be going as leader into the offlane with Blessed on the Night Stalker. Alright, so game on. You can't say this on stream, man. You can't say this on stream. Not good. Rubik agrees. Alright, we got a unpause. It's gonna be unpaused, and yeah, let's get right into the game here. Okay, so Void Spirit versus SF matchup. I'm thinking this is going to be a SF favorite matchup, but it's also going to be quite skill based. With Resonant Pulse first. Okay, I guess yeah. The shield first for sure. For the shield from Void Spirit, should be pretty good. Gonna drop the ward first. Yeah, we'll see how. Normally, I thought as Void Spirit you would want to hold your point first, just in case you get the chance to get Aether Remnant, or yeah, maybe even Dissimulate. Very flexible hero, very fun to watch, honestly. So we'll see how Void Spirit pans out against the SF at mid lane. SF of course also is going to have the help of that Drow aura later on when Drow hits 6. But we'll see if this Night Stalker is going to be enough to front line for the entire team, because there is a lot of damage coming out from the Radiant, and there is a Chronosphere, right? So the Radiant, the Dire are really going to have to watch their positioning very, very, very carefully. Shaker in the river. It's going to be a 10 standoff, a 3v2 on both sides here. Let's see how this pans out. I wish I had a double camera right now because I can't actually watch. Oh, it looks like the Drow on the other side, they would be giving up. But instead, on the other side, they're going to try to go on the Disruptor, who's already dropped the Thunder Strike onto him. But you know what? They're going to run after the Thunder. Oh, goodbye, Disruptor. Yeah, that's going to be first blood going the way of Sherry. In total, they actually get two runes. Did they get 2 runes each? Wait, there's 3 runes. Oh, there's 1 more rune here. Yeah, there's 3 runes here. Okay, so it's gonna be 2 apiece because Void got that one at bot lane in spite of Disruptor giving up that kill. So SF choosing instead to go for the razors. Alright, there's a lot of damage coming out onto Void Spirit. Yeah, with the Resonant Pulse. Oh, third race. That's a bonus additional race. Oh my god, it's very, very painful. Alright. But SS gonna have trouble last hitting for a bit. 44 plus 2, 46 damage only. It's going to struggle a little bit for this early lane, but did get that. It's almost a full level up on, no, a quarter level up on the Void Spirit because of that first blood kill. So that's a very, very quick bottle. She sent out mangoes for herself. The razors coming out from Sherry. Very aggressive build, you know, she's going for the mangoes build. She's sending up mangoes for herself just so that she can get, you know, aggressive on the team here. Shaker already having to salve up here in this lane because it's a very, very aggressive lane. A Drow versus a Lich combo. Lich is going to have to pull soon, I guess. No, she's actually going to miss the timing. It was Rubik in the background who has actually kidnapped the creeps. Managed to kidnap 2 of them, including the range creep. So that's pretty important. Thinny doing a good job of, you know, annoying the lane and trying to draw the lane equilibrium in favor of this Shaker. But Drow should obviously... Alright, Courier going down actually. That's really important. The Wraith Band recipe is going to go down. So that's going to be a chunk of damage that she won't have for a bit. Tiddy doing a good job, you know, of disrupting lane equilibrium there. Ooh, Void dropping kind of low from this Night Stalker. Night Stalker still incredibly strong laner despite the nerfs. Void Spirit Dow does full damage in daytime. That was a period of time where... You know, Void Spirit was just... sorry. Void Spirit. I mean, the Night Stalker was kind of like a big creep in the daytime. Alright, but Night Stalker completely dominating this lane 6-4 as opposed to 3-1 of that Void, a Faceless Void. I do like seeing Void getting bullied in lane. Really don't like Void. Oh, Aether Remnant onto the SF, but it's not gonna really do much. Lane equilibrium pretty much in favor of the Radiant here, as they get the entire creep wave, a double range creep wave actually around their tower, so they're gonna be very happy about it. That's gonna be a lot of levels. So then Thinny, just halfway to level 2. Yeah, Lich should have stacked and brought in the creeps. No, didn't stack actually. Now the wave is going to pull. Does bring over extra 2 children. What are these lanes? Yeah, alright, so let's see how the mid lane is going. Of course, this is the interesting mid lane. Now Sherry 10-0 and Void Spirit 18-3. Void Spirit actually winning and doing very well in this matchup. I would think it's because of the fact that the SF had to go raise first because to get that kill. Ooh, Void actually dying in the bot lane here. Ooh, overextending Banana, getting killed and taken down by the Lina as well as the Night Stalker. A lot of the Night Stalker super tanky, you know, he's got a lot of health, and as well as the amount of damage coming out from Lina. I think she went for 2 points into Dragon Slave. Normally most Linas would actually opt to go for a point in Fiery Soul, but she chooses not to. Alright, okay, so Earthshaker already down to the last tango here. Marie had brought a lot of tangos. She's gonna pop the Frost Shield onto itself. She's gonna run and roll back, but there's a lot of damage. Drow does have the Frost Air multi-shot coming out. She could pop it if she wants. There is no more fissure, but Sabah choosing not to do it. Instead, the Frost Arrow is gonna go forward, and now Marie is gonna go forward. Oh, one last Frost Blast. She's gonna get it, and nothing much that Thinny can do except to cancel the clarity. That's all. Ooh. Alright, Void Spirit doing incredibly well for this lane. Consider me wrong. I mean, I was wrong about that. I really thought that Void Spirit wouldn't do as well as this lane, but yeah, just imagine that just going for instead of going for Necro Mastery, SF had to went for the Razors instead. Did get her the first blood, but now it's costed the lane a little bit. She will have to probably go back to the jungle. There is a stack here available, so she can farm that out pretty well and get herself back on board. There's a 5-minute runes coming up, and let's see who gets what. Lich is going to be able to get one here, and one to SF as well. Lina not able. Yeah, Lina got the rune already. She's going to try to TP mid because they're going to try to run in on Sherry here. Oh, very nice kill. Very nice by that Void Spirit, who is outplaying Sherry, honestly. Void Spirit is going to get away with murder. Ooh. Very well played by Void Spirit. More or less a solo kill here. Finding the SF here. I think maybe they might want to consider blocking off this camp here because it's very crucial for the SF to get back in the game. And now, Void Spirit 36 to 34. Let's just take a look at net worth. Yeah, Void Spirit sitting right at the top there. But followed closely behind by Drow. Drow has been doing very well. Has not really been harassed at all, with that Lich going forward and enabling her to just, last hit to a heart's content. And Solemn again, with that Soul Ring, will be able to get enchant totems out, but will not be able to last it very well because she just has a salve and 2 mangoes, will regen up, but not gonna be too happy about it. Offlane Earthshaker, not the strongest laner, especially against the range, but she'll make do with what she can do. Okay, alright, Lina. Are you gonna stack? Yeah, now SF is finishing up the stack here. That's gonna get SF back on par, I suppose. Not really. Now, Void Spirit has very much spiraled out of control. 43 to 6 as opposed to the 25 and 0. There have been no denies on that SF whatsoever. So, it's a little bit concerning. Well, hopefully the SF is able to farm up quickly. The SF an Invis rune. Let's see what she can do about it. Now let's see, at top lane they're gonna try to go on the Thinny again, but Thinny is super strong. One last hit actually, one more blast! Oh no, but instead the Void Spirit is coming forward. She goes for the Drow. Drow is gonna pretty much be dead. The Aether Remnant, yeah, Void Spirit, beautiful rotation there. It's going to salvage that lane somewhat. And then not getting a kill on Thinny is fantastic, honestly. Thinny making away by the skin of her teeth. Nothing much that Marie can do. Perhaps if she had the vision, which she dropped down this ward, she would have been able to get the Frost Blast onto Thinny, and that would have been a dead Rubik instead of a dead Drow. But diving a little bit too far forward, and Drow, that was a very costly death. Especially because the mid lane is not doing so well. But the off lane though, the off lane for the Dire, they're doing incredibly well. Level 5 each right now. And Void also level 5, but struggling very much. 30 last hits. 28. Okay, actually it's pretty even. SF is here with that Invis rune. Let's see what they can make about it. She does have the ult. She doesn't have the ult actually, but she does have Razors here. Let's see if they can go on this Faceless Void. A surprise, note the stun. The Fishing LSA doesn't hit, but there's a TP in from Thinny here. Now it's going to be a 3v3. Let's see what can be done here. They're pinging. She's going up forward. She's trying to go forward now. And now she's gonna pop the... Oh, nope, they see her. She can find her. Yeah, they're gonna get a Disruptor kill for this. But is it really worth, though, that TP in from Sherry? Is she gonna get lifted up instead? Oh, no. Thinny walking forward. She thought about it. And now Void Spirit gonna find herself a regeneration rune. Void Spirit with all the plays, doing so well. Top of the net worth charts. But followed very closely behind. 1k behind would be the Drow and the SF here. Let's see. Oh, she finds Marie in the trees. The Aether Remnant doesn't quite clip her, but it looks like Marie is pretty much dead, and nothing much that the Drow can really do about it. They found the Lich in the right position there. And now the Aether Remnant is also going to catch up the Drow. Ooh, Echo Slam pop. That's a lot of damage, and Void Spirit dominating with a double kill. Pops the regeneration rune, is going to be back up to full health. And Aether Remnant is going to pull Sherry forward again. It's going to try to get some more damage on her. The Resonant Pulse is going to deal a lot of damage. And Sherry is still struggling to keep up with this Void Spirit. 2 levels behind this Shadow Fiend right now. Oh, she's going to get a stun. She's going to die to Void Spirit. Void Spirit no longer has the Astral Step. It's going to have to try to quickly bottle up. Okay, bottle up. Threat switch. She's going to be just fine. Not enough damage coming up from the side of the Dire. Not yet. Drow is level 6. So... they should be able to get something done. At least SF is going to hit decently hard for a bit. Yeah, marksmanship here. Alright. So once they group up, we'll see how they can do. Right now, they're going to go forward. They're going to try to find a catch onto Solom right now. Solom is going to be stunned up, controlled, and Solom goes down. That is a good kill, but it did require the rotation of 3 people here. The Lina as well as the Lich and the Drow. They're going to try to take down that. They took down that Earthshaker, but it did cost them a lot of space in that sense. And now it's going to be daytime. Night Stalker. Not quite ready to fight yet. Oh my goodness, mega kill again onto the Lich at top here. Ah man, we gotta keep better eyes on this Void Spirit here. Void Spirit is the one going around making all the plays, and it's at the gig, man, if you don't keep your eyes on Void Spirit. Void Spirit going for a Orchid. I really like this pickup here. I don't think anybody is really going to get any kind of a Dispel anytime soon. Astro step forward. The Disruptor out is going to come out here. But the Requiem of Souls is going to be able to come forward. Now she's going to go instead for the Void Spirit, but Void Spirit is just going to step away. The Aether Remnant is not going to get there. Okay, very nice. Disengage from the side of the Radiant. They're not going to be able to get anything out of this. They pop the Night Stalker ulti for no reason, and Void Spirit is going to be very happy about baiting out all these important spells because now Night is on cooldown for a very, very long time. 140 seconds. Woo boy! 140 seconds. Not enough disable here. So that could be the issue on the side of the Dire. While they have a very strong Drow lineup, they don't really have the best kind of catch, as opposed to the fact that, as opposed to the fact that the Radiant, they've got Rubik, they've got Glimpse, they've got Astro Step or even the Remnant. You've got Fissure, of course, one of the best long-range stuns in the game. So yeah, alright, the Chronosphere is popped. They're gonna go onto the Lich itself right now. Can they even get the Lich actually? Yeah, Lich is probably gonna go down, not in the duration of the Chronosphere, but yeah, they will go for the Drow instead. Is there one more Astro step forward? Nope, the Silence goes forward, but the Aether Remnant clips onto the Drow, and now they're chasing it forward. Saba looks like to be the world of hurt. Yes, in the end, it is the Void Spirit who takes down the Drow.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So yeah, the amount of catch on the side of the Radiant, it's insane. So there is a strong, at this rate, this Drow lineup doesn't seem to ever be gonna be able to take off at all. The offlane was doing very well for the Radiant, for the Dire, but unfortunately Night Stalker was forced to pop that out, and then now it's just basically farming. I don't think Lina should be here. Lina should probably be pushing or taking a fight somewhere else. Now they're gonna take this tower top. Whereas bot lane here, they're going to try to take this one as well. Will they be able to trade? Top tier one is definitely dead. But this one, okay, it seems equally dead. Now they brought the numbers. They brought Drow as well. And Lich is in the neighborhood. So, alright, 2 dead safe lane tier ones. Even trades here. Okay. But all eyes on this Void Spirit again. 6,400k net worth. 6,000, sorry. Math is not my strong suit, okay? 6.4k net worth on this Void Spirit as compared to the 5.1 of that Void of the SF. So Void Spirit doing incredibly well. Let's see if she can continue leading her team to victory, especially after the fact that the 2 other lanes did not go so well for her team. Faceless Void going for a Maelstrom. Yeah, seems about right. And the Orchid is almost complete. Just the recipe left for Void Spirit. And now she's going to be a menace across the map for the Lich, for the Lina, even for the Drow actually. So that's going to be a bit terrifying. With that very, very early Orchid, she's going to get it before 15 minutes for sure. Before 14 minutes probably. And yeah. Oh, they find the SF here. Sherry caught in the World of Hurt. Yeah, Void Spirit, they're gonna try to go for her. Okay, they fear her. The stun follow-up is on. No, but she dodges away. Steps forward. Is gonna Aether Remnant and pull in the Lina as well. Wow, what a player. And looks like everybody else is coming forward. Okay, they've got the Night Stalker here. I think this Void Spirit is pretty much dead. Is there a fissure that's gonna come out? Yes! Beautiful fissure from the Earthshaker. Not really gonna catch the Void Spirit. So Void Spirit is gonna make it out right there. Oh, they're gonna catch who instead? They're gonna catch the Night Stalker. No, sorry, you're gonna glimpse back the Night Stalker. And again, the ult pop for no reason on cooldown again. Oh, this has got to be so frustrating for the Dire. Like, they keep trying to react and respond to these things, but there's just no avail. The Radiant, they've read them like an open book, you know. And then now they've got Chronosphere up as they try to take this tower. But it's going to be very dangerous. They're not spread out far enough. Void is not in the neighborhood though. It's TPing over. Okay, Void is TPing over, but let's see if Void is going to get a Chronosphere. No, they set the back off already. The sentry here is going to... Nope. Okay, alright. Aether Remnant, not going to clip. Can they chase for more? Yeah, alright. She finds the Drow Ranger and it goes forward. The Fissure is going to come out. The stun is not going to clip. She's going to dodge it immediately. Can they catch this Drow Ranger here? Anything more? No, the silence doesn't hit anymore. Ooh, a beautiful Echo Slam that goes back up. The Disruptor out is going to come out. It doesn't catch anything, but it just secures the kill. And there's going to be a 3-for-0. Chronosphere was not even used. They still have Chronosphere up. They can still take a fight. They can probably still push in this tier to this tier 2. Even though it's nighttime. Even though it's nighttime, nobody really cares. You know, Night Stalker already popped out. 40 seconds still to Dark Ascension. Night Stalker going for a Blitz. I think that's pretty normal. Oh, please don't fight with a farm with the SF. The SF needs the farm. Void Spirit. Completely carrying and completely dominating this game. Aether Remnant forward, not gonna clip onto the Night Stalker. So Blessed will be just fine. And now what will the Void Spirit be going for next? The BKB. BKB says, I wanna fight. I wanna win this game early. I wanna win this game quick. Alright, let's see. Whoa, okay, they're gonna go forward, gonna silence up the Night Stalker, but Night Stalker's still pretty strong and tanky, so not likely they'll be going on this, but they'll be going on a tower instead. They go on the tower, and that's a red dead tier 1. 2 Dire Towers have already gone down, but only one Radiant. Only one Radiant Tower here has gone down. So that's a 1 tower gold advantage to the Radiant. And now 1k net worth lead ahead. Let's see what this Void Spirit can do with this Invis Rune. No sentries around scouting them. That's found the Drow. Very valuable target. Aether Remnant forward, maybe? Nope, silence up as well. Aether Remnant forward. The Night Stalker is here. Is she going to be able to come in, what do you call it? Help and kill this Void Spirit. Void Spirit is silenced up. Does have an Astral Step very soon. Is going to hold it and decide to step forward. Dashes forward. Doesn't catch anybody. The rest of the team is actually rotating in. So doesn't manage to get that kill on the Drow. So very good for Drow. Ooh, alright, so I think the Drow was very lucky to have the Night Stalker in the neighborhood, but it's not always going to be the case. They can't always hold hands and farm at the same time, but now it's nighttime and they're going to smoke up. Drow is going to multi-shot down some of the creeps a bit, deciding not to join the fight, whereas the rest of them here, SF, Shadow Bladed in, is going forward. They do find the Rubik, but that's just a Rubik here. They have other friends coming into the background here. Rubik goes down immediately, but it looks like Solom is also going to go down. The stun misses from Lina, but in the end, the Earthshaker will also go down. Nobody else, Banana, yeah, not deciding to go into the fight, so they will disengage. They will lose their offlane and their support, and that will be it. The nice thing is that Void Spirit was on the other side of the map, farming away. So they will not find the Void Spirit, who has a huge bounty on her head right now. Void Spirit is 8-0. 8-0, doing very, very well for herself. Very, very impressed. And on her way to her BKB. With the BKB, she still isn't completely unstoppable, but will... it'll be very hard to take down this Void Spirit. She's very, very elusive, and she's playing incredibly well. Alright. Mikachu... It's not gonna take the regeneration room. Gonna leave it for her carry. Scan does hit onto the SF here, so they do know that SF is in the region. Bit of a lull. What are they doing now? I think the Dire, they just want to farm up, but at the same time, when they farm up, they don't really have the space because, you know, with that top tier 1 and the mid tier 1 gone down, the number of camps that they have are pretty much limited. They do still have access to the Ancients, but the Ancients, you want to leave that for Drow. I think Drow just cleared out. Yeah, Drow just cleared out the Ancients. She has a Hurricane Pack on the way, a smoke coming out from the Dire. Again, they grouped up. Let's see what they can find. Chronosphere is online. The rest of the Radiant are actually in the jungle, in the Dire jungle. So they think they want to take this top tier 2. They have Chronosphere, they have everything at the ready. Is there a blink on Earthshaker yet? Yes, there is a blink already. So they probably know that now that the team is in the top part of the map. So the Dire just decide to head down north? Head down south some more? Yeah, they decide to head down south some more. But it looks like the Dire, sorry, they look like the Radiant will take the fight to the Dire. They're going for this mid tier one. Oh, glyphed at 3 HP, but it looks very much dead. Yeah, this tier one is very much dead. Dire, let's take it down. They try to go forward. The dust doesn't clip the SF, and so they get the tower and they get out of there. Is there going to be a smoke coming up from the side of the Radiant instead? They're going to go aggressive? No. They do have Chronosphere. Void already has a Maelstrom as well as a Yasha, so that's so quite a bit of farm on her. She is going to be quite happy about, you know, with that. She is 77.7k, which is pretty respectable. Slightly above the Drow and catching up with that Shadow Fiend. Alright, so Dire still trying their best to farm up. The Hurricane Pike is here for the Drow. It's a pretty late one. She's going for a Manta next. Yeah, seems about right. Manta. Lina with Aetherland straight into BKB actually. Huh. Interesting. Looks like she wants to fight too. Alright, they're gonna try to get the SF again, but Trusat is too expensive. Arcane Ring. Pupil's Gift. Void Spirit hasn't really found a kill yet. It's gonna Astro Step forward to clear out the creeps. Been a little bit quiet from this Void Spirit. Does have the Arcane Rune. And looks like they want a position for this bot tier 1. There's a Chronosphere up. There is an Earthshaker with Blink and Echo Slam. They're gonna ping forward. The Night Stalker is gonna go forward. Pops the ult. Okay, let's see if they can do anything. They're trying to get this tier 1 here. Yeah, it looks like Night Stalker's a little bit too afraid to go in. Too many dangerous people. Alright, they catch the SF here, but oh no, the Void Spirit is also caught inside the Chronosphere, but I think that was enough. Would he be able to kill the SF? Instead, no, SF is able to walk away. It's going to channel the Requiem, but no, it's a Death Requiem. It doesn't deal the fear actually. And instead, they will take down both the Void as well as the Disruptor in the background here. Oh no, and they take down the Earthshaker as well. It looks so good for the Radiant. It looks so good for the Radiant, but in the end, it's just not enough. And now, I think Void Spirit will be able to get away. Does have Astro Step very soon. Had the Arcane Rune going on, so Void Spirit will still be okay. The rest of the team, not so much. Right, okay. So the Dire had the advantage. They were fighting from the high ground, going downwards this way like that. So that's why, you know, they were able to get a kill. And of course, you know, the Chronosphere just blocking off everything here. It was a okay Chronosphere, but the thing is that it caught the Void Spirit inside. So I think that's one thing to completely avoid, is to catch, you know, your most important your most important ally actually. You want your Void Spirit to be mobile, zoning people out from the Chronosphere and not allowing the Lich to, you know, get that Sinister Gaze off. Because if the Lich had not gotten that Sinister Gaze off, I'm pretty sure the SF would have been super dead. The Requiem, although a Death Requiem, it would have been a cleaner fight in that sense. Alright, so Void Spirit now 12k. Net worth 12k. He's worth 12k right now. And the SF just worth 9.2k. Alright. Now the Chronosphere is down. Perhaps the Dire, they want to make a move instead? It is... Oh, but it's daytime. They do have a Dark Ascension very soon. Chronosphere is still not up for about a minute, so maybe something can be done. Can they find a fight here? SF still trying to valiantly farm up. It's going to go for a BKB straight. The number of BKB straights they're going, the number of straight BKBs they're going for, it just suggests, you know, the high pace, the fast paced nature of this game. Instead, they'll be looking to go top here. Take out the top tier 2. And yeah, Chronosphere is going to be up in 30 seconds. There is Night to pop. So let's see if the Dire want to defend this. No, they're not interested in defending at all. They're interested in just farming up and trying to get their items online.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Dire opting to do this farm and avoid fights for the moment. Let's see if they're able to avoid enough fights right now, because it seems like they're going to go forward and try to pull... Oh no, they're going to try to pull forward the Night Stalker, but the Remnant is not in range. Step forward. There's a DD rune on the Void, and a Chronosphere as well. I think they want to look the fight. They can probably force the issue and take this tier 2. This mid tier 2 is obviously very, very important. It's going to be the second last tower on the map. Okay, they're going to go forward here. Probably. They don't really see where the Night Stalker is. And Rubik on the high ground. Can they get anything done? The Blueberry Rune is running out on the Void. So probably not. They decided to back off. SS still farming in the enemy jungle. Has got to be very careful. Does have the Shadow Blade. And no true set on the rest of them. So I think she'll be just fine. Void cutting the wave. Alright, 20-minute runes as well as 2 outposts. They go to both the Radiant. So yeah, but in spite of the fact, you know, I've been praising the Radiant and how they've been doing, right? I think the Dire have done a good job of farming their way back into this. The Void is it's pretty far behind. It's trying to work her way up there, but I think maybe it's the whole having to be she doesn't seem to be prioritizing farming. She wants to fight, which is great when you have a Void for sure. It's just that maybe you want to balance it out a little bit more. I think she can do with a little bit more farm to get back, you know, to get on par with that Void Spirit, whom we all know is like the one to focus on. Like Void Spirit still 9-0 right now, so pretty ferocious. And Void Spirit already has that BKB, so will be very difficult to take down unless you catch the Void Spirit in... I don't know, what do you want to catch her in? You gotta catch her in... I don't know, there isn't anything, honestly. Now with this BKB, there's nothing that can stop this Void Spirit, unless of course you get the BKB down to a very low level, so it's you know, only there for 5 seconds, and then maybe you get the silence onto the Void Spirit, then you can take out that pesky Void Spirit. Now Drow has a Yasha going for the Manta style. Same as the Shadow Fiend. No, Shadow Fiend is actually farming the BKB. Yeah, the BKB is definitely much better on this Shadow Fiend for sure. Allows the Shadow Fiend to channel the Requiem and to get out a lot of the disables that comes from the side of the Radiant. Let's see a Haste Rune. Who's going to be the one to take it? I think it's going to be the Void Spirit. Ooh, valuable rune on this Void Spirit. Going to run down anybody. Let's see how the Dire respond to this. It's been a quiet couple of minutes. The girl's not taking fights. You know, they're playing very safe. They're just farming it up. I will say though, in a farm game, I'm actually not 100% sure who wins because SF and Drow are obviously formidable, you know, heroes when you put them together as well. But there is this Void, of course. Faceless Void, always a big problem. Going for the BKB herself as well. After the Manta as well as the Maelstrom. Fantastic build. Love it. Gonna be chasing forward, they're gonna try to chase the Void, but again, very elusive with Time Walk. Nothing much that the SF can really do without any kind of solid lockdown. SF with the BKB coming in. Is now the Korea sitting in the pit as well, just to watch, you know, watch over Roshan, babysit Roshan for a bit. Void Spirit still farming up a Storm. Has the BKB and a Desolator right now. Okay, and then I really like this Yule's pickup here. The Yule's pickup is going to allow her to, you know, to save the BKB charge for a bit, so that she doesn't have to expend the BKB. There is a smoke coming out from the Dire here. Okay, they did smoke up here. They're gonna find the Void Spirit here. No, they're not gonna find the Void Spirit. Remember, she has a Haste Rune, so she's gonna run forward. But you know what? They're gonna try to go forward here, and the Requiem is gonna go forward. It hits onto 3. It does major damage on the 3. 4-star forward from the ES. Blink forward, and that's all they're gonna find. They're gonna get both the supports here. Is it worth a smoke? Oh, actually, script that. They actually find somebody else. Do they find the Void Spirit? No, the Void Spirit is going to... Sorry, Lina is going to be able to beat BKB off right now. And then Void is silenced up. It's going to be beaten down. No chance to get the Chronosphere off. Anything that Void Spirit can really do, let's take a look here. She's in the background. She does have the no more BKB charge, so she's got to be very careful about that. There is a Chronosphere still. Can they chase one more? Can they chase one more? It looks like Void Spirit is going to go forward, but not going to get anything much. She's going to silence up the Lich, go forward, deal a lot of damage. Yeah, beyond Godlike, they're going to catch... they catch the Lina. I guess that's worth. The SF and the Drow have already disengaged, and they've gone back to farming already. What an awful fight for the side of the Dire. It was super disjointed. They had an idea of what they wanted to do, but the moment they went on to the Radiant territory, they just kind of got really confused. So even though the Chronosphere was expended on just Alina, this is going to allow them, it's going to open up Roshan, because now they are 2 heroes down. There's no way they can contest this. Yeah, there is still Echo Slam up for Solemn. So Solemn is going to look out for one of those big dunks. One of those opportunities to the big dunks, and we'll see. To be fair, they are ranged heroes, so it's going to be pretty hard to get them to group up together. But I guess the Void usually just has to focus on getting the SF or the Drow. That's about it, I think. Yeah, SF or Drow, and you're good to go. You don't have to catch every single person, especially the fact that Void has a BKB coming out soon. Alright, with the Aegis in hand, the Aegis is taken by the Void Spirit, of course. Unkillable Void Spirit, they're gonna go for this mid tier 2. They will back away, you know, for a bit. In spite of the lead that the Radiant supposedly have, actually, the Dire are still 2k net worth lead ahead. SF wanting to channel the ult. Does have the BKB as well as the Sanj and Yasha ready. See, they are smoked up. The supports are smoked out in the background, but it looks like they won't be able to get this tier 2. Creeps are coming in, but it's a very tense standoff between both teams here. All this while, SF is still farming, deciding not to really join the fight till the last minute. Alright, they go forward. Void does not have the Aegis, so it's a little bit hesitant about being forward, but does have the Chronosphere up in about 20 seconds time, so maybe that's what they're waiting for? Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Yeah, Void does have the Chronosphere very, very soon. So, DD coming out onto the Void Spirit. Maybe you could hit the tower for a bit? No, decides to go instead for the creeps. Alright, and now they go for the tier 2 instead. Now with Chronosphere up. And yeah, they have no fear whatsoever. Double damage on this Void Spirit. It's terrifying. Alright, high ground we go. In spite of being less than 2k net worth. Oh, okay, Void Spirit taking a lot of damage. She's going to be able to run away. Step out of here, but she'll TF to TP back, and is that a disengage here? Yeah, the call is to disengage actually. They're gonna decide because bot lane has been pushing in, so the call is to leave, and you know, they'll make another push with this Aegis. Now let's see what the Dire can actually do, because it's gonna be, you know, the Night Stalker does have Dark Ascension, and now it's on a much shorter cooldown. Okay, not much shorter, but short enough. It's 120 seconds. You know what, level 1, right? The cooldown for Dark Ascension is almost as long as a Black Hole. So, not very cool. Alright, so they're smoked up. They're gonna see who they can find. They did see the Void at top lane. Will they find any more? Yeah, SF is gonna come here. She's gonna channel the Requiem. It's gonna fear up the Void as well. It gets feared into the Lich ulti, and that's a really big kill. They're gonna go for it, but instead they're gonna try to find the Drow. Drow is glimmered up, and oh no, it looks like Void Spirit caught in a wall of hurt. That's the Aegis gonna go down. Where's the rest of the team? They're coming over, but can he make it in time? He's gonna have to Astro step forward, gets the BKB off, and in the end gets stunned out in the end. Oh, okay, it's a very nice visual coming out, and now it looks like Void Spirit wants to fight, but it is being taken down by the magic damage, by the physical damage coming out from there. They're gonna be chasing for the Void Spirit, but no, they'll instead go on to... Who are they going on for? They seem to be confused. Steady is the one! Void Spirit does get away, so they get the Void as well as the Rubik. And there's a huge fight for the Dire, honestly. That's huge. They take out the Aegis on the Void Spirit, and that takes away a lot of the advantage. So, wow. The lack of coordination, or, you know, wow. Alright, so the lack of coordination coming up from the side of the Radiant is what probably cost them that fight. The Void Spirit was in too deep. The Void was here, which wasn't too deep, but the response was just not there from the rest of the team. And they're gonna get the Lina very low. Was she able to Astro step forward? Yeah, that's right. It's a very dead Lina. Gem as well on the Void Spirit, and holy crap, it's a Bloodthorn. Holy crap, it's a Bloodthorn. But Jasin, even with the Bloodthorn, will not be able to take out the Drow, will not be able to take out the SF. And yeah, the Drow and the SF are not options you can go for, because the Drow has Manta and the SF has BKB. Alright, so now the Dire are actually 6k net worth leader ahead. Let's see what Dota Plus has to say. It's a 75% chance win for the Dire, actually. Even though I much prefer the Radiance draft, but ooh, the Silence coming out is going to do a lot of damage to the Night Stalker. Night Stalker is pretty strong! Not strong enough! No, the last is going to go forward and now she's going to look for the Drow. Drow is dealing a lot of damage, but the Echo Slam is going to take out the Drow and her illusions as well. But now Sherry pops the BKB. Both the Disruptor out, not going to really be doing anything. And now Earthshaker dies in the background. Holy crap, Sherry right-clicking the crap out of the Disruptor, and now the Void Spirit goes forward, but it's not able to do any more damage. But the BKBs are down. The Chronosphere, it catches the Drow. Is she going to be able to do anything about it? Yeah, that's going to be the Drow, but no, actually the BKB, it's the poor Void who gets control in her own Chronosphere, and that's a Void going down in spite of the Chronosphere. Now they're gonna turn, they're gonna try to go for more. They're gonna go for the Rubik who TP's out. No! Void Spirit's the only one who makes it out of there. And that looks so good for the Radiant, but again, miscommunication, Disruptor dumping the ult on top of the SF who already BKB and all that, and oh my goodness, okay. Now it'll be going for the Void Spirit, going for the SF instead, but can't see that. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of damage coming out from Sherry. Holy crap. Going for a Satanic next, yeah, fantastic, Shadow Fiend. And now 7k net worth lead ahead for the Dire, in spite of that terrible start that they had. You know, Void Spirit, for all the carrying that she's doing, the rest of the team cannot catch up. Void Spirit, sorry, Faceless Void needs that BKB ASAP. Again, getting controlled within her Chronosphere, it's pretty bad. It looks pretty bad, okay? She's going to have to capture more than one enemy hero in her Chronosphere. She's only been catching a single target and well, her own ally. She caught the Void Spirit the first time. So Faceless Void, she's got to get the Chronospheres out, and I think that might change the game for the Radiant. Alright, Roshan will be up soon, in about a minute's time. So that's going to be another objective that both teams can look forward to. The BKB duration of the Void Spirit is dropping pretty low, already 6 seconds right now. And I think that's where the Dire is going to shine. The Void Spirit's turn to shine has, you know, been long over already. So, well, we'll have to see what Void Spirit can really do. Void Spirit is not known to be a tanky hero, not known to be able to stand toe-to-toe with a SF. Not at this point in the game where the SF has a, you know, a Satanic on the way. So the warding coming out from both teams are actually very, very defensive, and they don't see much, especially on the Dire, now that all their towers are down. Actually, when I say that, right, the Radiant only has one last tower standing. Both teams actually have one last tower standing. For some reason, I was just thinking that, you know, the Dire have not been pushing so much, but I think it's just, you know, the power of SF and, you know, just farming and being cool. You may have lost the lane a little bit because of, you know, the fact that you might have taken a less favorable spell in that lane, causing you to lose that matchup against Void Spirit. But yeah, SF has recovered admirably. Now 19k net worth, still behind the Void Spirit by a little bit, but 2k at this point in time is not very significant. But at the same time, you know, the Drow doing very well, much better than the Void. 13k on that Void as opposed to 16 on the Drow Ranger. What is Drow Ranger going for next? There's a BKB coming up. I love the pickup. It's great. It's going to save her from a lot of the damage coming out from the side of the Radiant. They captured the outpost and alright, last tier 2 here. It looks like the Radiant want to defend this. Last tier 2, but only the Earthshaker is here. The rest of the team is trying to make it over, but holy crap. Lina with a Desolator. She's going to make quick work of it. And interestingly, I will say that I really like the Desolator pickup because it synchronizes very nicely with Presence of the Dark Lord, as well as the fact that, you know, Drow and SF just deal insane amounts of physical damage. So the physical damage coming out from the side of the Dire is insane. It's terrifying. Roshan is going to be up soon. No, hang around. Oh no, Roshan's going to be up in 1 minute's time. They're going to go forward. They see the SF is going to go invis and pop the BKB. Holy crap, multi-shot dealing so much damage. But that also brings the SS BKB down to pretty low. But SF does have the cooldown talent here. 40% cooldown reduction, which means that SF can probably use BKB multiple times in a fight if the fight goes on for long. So that's going to work to the advantage of the Dire, which I think right now, at this point in time, the Dire can out-sustain the Radiant. With this Vlad's on the Night Stalker, fantastic pickup, as well as eventually there's going to be a Satanic pickup. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sherry already has the Satanic. Yep. Satanic, Titan Sliver. Drow has the Orb of Destruction. Very, very nice. You know, there's a lot of chemistry and you know, the items work so well together, and I really like what's going on in the Dire here. Whereas on the Radiant, they do have, like, you know, very scary team fight and all that kind of thing, but they're just not working together to bring their spells together. Because, like, if you get a Chronosphere, or you get an Echo Slam into, you know, a Chronosphere into the Disruptor ulti, or any one of those three, right? That's fantastic. And you've got Void Spirit zipping left and right, trying to, you know, kill people. Try to kill the supports or those in the background, the stragglers there. Yeah, really, the Radiant are still in this. They're not, you know, don't count them out just yet. They'll... If they get their spells, if they press their buttons correctly, in the right order, okay, they have a fighting chance for sure. Alright. Roshan is back from the dead. Okay, let's see if they'll be able to scout this. Roshan is back from the dead, so they should be able to take this and probably make quick work of him. Leader, BKB, Deso, Aether Lens, pause for support, say what? Lich, Glimmer Cape on the way to a 4-staff with a shovel. Oh, I love the shovel. Love the shovel so much. Vampire Fangs, Orb of Destruction. Oh, wait, both of them. Oh, sorry, the Philosopher's Stone. I think Lina can do with a better item now, especially now that she's gotten... Oh, hold on. Okay, let's check the neutral stash here. Neutral stash. There's a Minotaur Horn. Oh, that could go on the Night Stalker. Oh my gosh, it's so good for the Night Stalker. And honestly, Lina could do with the Pupil's Gift. Lina could definitely do with the Pupil's Gift. Alright. Void Spirit goes forward. Astro steps forward, but is it... misses the Shadow Fiend. Aether Remnant not gonna clip as well. SF now. Oh my, there's not balance. SF is 25. Yeah, SF is 25. So you've got reduces the cooldown of spells. Spell Prism, it reduces the cooldown time of all spells and items by 20%. Okay, plus you have 40% cooldown reduction rate here. Okay, so now your BKB is on a 33 second cooldown. Okay, that is not balanced at all. If your fight lasts more than 33 seconds, you're gonna have SF with 2 BKBs. Never mind that it's down to 6 seconds or 5 seconds. Holy crap, SF Spell Prism, that is not balanced at all. Void has a BKB, so should be able to disseminate anybody who's in the Chronosphere. Ninja Gear, that should go to the Disruptor, I suppose. I love Ninja Gear, so cute. Alright, and instead it is the Dire who's going to go into Roshan, and Roshan is going to further their lead. 11k net worth lead right now for the Dire. Even though Void Spirit sits at the top of the net worth, this is going to feel so bad. Desolator and the amount of physical damage, they're going to make quick work of Roshan. The Cheese goes to Drow, and the Aegis goes to SF. Sherry doing incredibly well. Wow, Satanic, BKB, SNY, Shadowblade. With the Sanj and Yasha build here, sorry, the Sanj, Yasha, and Satanic build on this SF. A lot of status resistance as well coming out from this. So status resistance, let's see. Click, click, click. Status resistance, yeah, 44% status resistance. So all your disables on her, not gonna last that long. Plus she has that, you know, that you can use BKB twice in fights. Alright, they're gonna be approaching high ground. All the lanes are mostly pushed in except for the bot lane here. SF will actually TP away just to push out this lane. She'll decide that they don't want to push further. They don't want to push further. So they'll instead decide to hang around the area. They probably, yeah, they decide to completely leave. So they can group up again. There is this Aegis and Sherry. Remember that Sherry is a terrifying force to be reckoned. I wish I had a stat here that would tell me how much damage is being dealt by each hero. So I can like track damage dealt. You know, sort of like in Underlords, right? Where you can track all the damage that your individual pieces deal. Yeah, I want something like that. Alright, Void Spirit, Astro Sept. 200% crit. Yeah, that seems to be right. Okay. Level 25s. Are we hitting any more level 25s? Void is gonna hit the 25. You probably got the 175 Chronosphere AoE, I think. Yeah, probably. Oh, okay, they're gonna go forward. They found, oh no, Marie on the poor Lich here. Beyond Godlike, but can they find anything else here? Okay, the Aether Remnant is gonna miss. They're gonna find Mikachu right now, but she's gonna pop the BKB. The stun is not gonna clip her. Is she go for anything more? They're gonna try to go forward. The rest of the team is here. Now SF is gonna hear. Oh, little piggy Poor Void Spirit, 4 stuff away. Beautiful 4 stuff, gonna save them now. And Sherry's gonna try to get up, but oh my goodness, in the end, at the background, Rubik is gonna go down. Sherry has popped the BKB. We'll have the BKB very soon again in 26 seconds. The Hex, actually, the Hex review. It probably shocked the Void Spirit. Oh, can they find anybody else here? No, they're gonna find a Night Stalker back away. Yeah. Alright, that's gonna be a disengage. And will they press the advantage even without the Lich? They are in a position to do so. There is a double damage rune on Sherry, so she's gonna make quick work of these towers if she really wants to avoid. Sorry, the Drow kind of caught her in a bad position. It is daytime now though, and there is no more Dark Ascension on this Night Stalker, so they might think twice, especially now with Rubik being up on, Rubik's gonna be up soon. A regeneration rune in the river. DD rune still on the Shadow Fiend, still has their Aegis with that Hex pickup. You look at this Hex, there's gonna be the cooldown is 10.56 seconds. Okay, so the target turns into an animal for 3.5, right? So for 3.5 seconds, you can hex them in again in about what 7 seconds. Okay, that's seriously not. Oh my god, that's seriously insane. The fact that Spell Prism as well as cooldown reduction stacks on SF, it's just ridiculous. Gonna try to do some dewarding. Can they find anybody? Night Stalker's gonna go forward, finds the Void. Void does have the BKB, he's gonna go forward, but instead Night Stalker's the one who's getting a silence up. That's the BKB, he's gonna pop it and gonna turn. Nah, Dark Ascension is popped as well. It's nighttime, sorry, I mean. They're gonna try to tell SF to stop playing now and gonna try to get a Chronosphere. Void raises his hands, is not gonna be able to cast a Chronosphere. Whoo! The hand raise motion, man. Alright, BKB's baited out, popped out again, but Aegis still not used. Age is still not used. They still can press their advantage. Chronosphere is still up, so maybe that's what the Dire are very wary about. But they are 17k net worth lead ahead. They do have buybacks here. No, they don't really have that many buybacks, but the calls do have buybacks, except for SF. Alright, they're gonna go forward. Can they catch anybody? Yep, the ult is gonna fear everybody. It's a beautiful ult. It catches onto 4. Now, the Void is gonna go forward. Catch the Chronosphere in the back lines here. Yeah, he goes for the Night Stalker here, but not the best one. Oh my goodness! It dies immediately to the Drow, chunking her down. And that's a Void down immediately. Does have a buyback, but doesn't have a Chronosphere anymore. Now they're gonna go instead for the Solemn here. Solemn is gonna get chunked down by the Void Spirit. Oh my goodness! And in the end, finally, Marie does go down. It's to the Lich ult as well. They're gonna go down. The Void Spirit is gonna go buyback. Can it go any further right now? Void Spirit doesn't have the BKB going on. A lot of damage coming out from the Dire here. Holy crap! They're gonna fountain dive a little bit here, huh? Now Solemn is gonna go for it, but get silenced up. No more Echo Slam as well. Echo Slam already used. Oh my goodness! The last click from that from the Drow Ranger is gonna take it down immediately. Come on, let's focus the towers, right? Sherry is still chilling here in the background. Does have the Aegis still. So with that insane dive from the Dire, they're finally gonna break this stalemate and they're gonna break the high ground. And with the amount of buybacks they've expended from the... Okay, Aegis gets reclaimed. Holy crap, no! Void Spirit cannot die. Void Spirit actually... Void Spirit died back! Oh, the pause! Oh, the pause! The pause from Sherry. The BM pause. Alright, so good game. I think the G's are gonna be dropped soon. Yeah. And that's gonna be 31k net worth lead for the Dire. Man, that's rough, man. If you look at the beginning, right, you see they were actually, slightly ahead. And if you look at the win rate here, at some point in time, they were winning as well. But suddenly it just dips in favor of the Dire here. Sherry. Sherry played so well, might have lost the lane a little bit, but the entire team came together and I would say the Dire probably had a draft that was just easier to execute, all they had to do was to stand and spread out, don't get chronoed, don't get echoed, and then they win the game. Whereas the Void had to think, let me think, I need to get the Drow, or I need to get somebody in the supports in the background. And but I think the Dire did a good job of, sticking, not sticking together. So yeah, Well played to both teams here. And that will be the third game for today. My name is Ashley, and I'll be taking you through the games. I believe there's one more game coming up, okay? So don't go anywhere. We'll still have more games coming. And yeah, this is the individual solo sign-up matches. If you notice, just now the game was all pick. And these girls, they don't belong to a team, a formal team per se, but they come from individual sign-ups, okay? They sign up individually with FSL. FSL put them into the different, into the random teams here, and they're just playing together. The player with the most number of wins will actually win $60 Steam credit for herself. So she'll definitely use it to get some pretty cosmetics, okay? So if you were here for the fashion show segment, you'd have noticed, my critique of the players, of the heroes and their skins. Obviously, telling who needs to buck up on their fashion, on getting their dressing or their appearance into check. But yeah, that will be game 3. Thank you for sticking around. My name is Ashley. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, as well as Facebook. And I will see you for the next game. So just see you soon.